Hello, and welcome to Dark Hearts with Stacy Lee. I appreciate you joining me today. Well, my friends, I have another horrifying story of spousal murder for you today, but this one has elements that are even more disturbing than most. One of the most upsetting aspects of this crime, as you will see in the body cam footage I'm going to share with you, is the reaction of the offender's father when he discovers what his son has done. This is yet another reminder of the failures of our mental health system, the impact of drug usage, and what happens when someone goes off the deep end, and even the feckless safety nets we do have in place do nothing. Today we are talking about the murder of Anggy Diaz. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for lots more true crime content, dark stories, and cult content. This is the story of the Cabin of Horrors. I'm your host, Stacy Lee. Let's begin.
Waller County 911.
Yes, this is Jared Dicus.
Hello?
Yes.
Waller County, go ahead.
I did a little bit of drugs and I need help. Hollow Boulevard.
Okay. Oak Hollow?
Yes.
Okay, and what's the problem?
I just don't feel well.
Okay, and you said you took drugs?
No, ma'am. I'm completely sorry. I don't know why I called.
Okay. And are you there by yourself? Is there somebody with you?
No, ma'am. My family's here with me.
Oh, your family's with you. Okay. Okay, so you don't.
Rodney Dicus, everybody's here.
Okay, but do you need an ambulance or no? Are you good?
I need an ambulance.
I got you. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 21 years old.
21. Okay. Are there any gates or any animals on your property?
There's dogs.
Okay, can y'all put those up?
Yes, ma'am. They're inside.
Okay, I got you. Okay, Jared, I'm going to have the ambulance on the way, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Who are you calling?
Waller County 911, what's your emergency?
Yes, this is Jared.
Hi, Mr. Jared. How can I help you?
Yes, I'm at Hollow Boulevard.
Yes, sir. We have EMS en route to you. Are you okay? Did something change?
Yes, ma'am. No, I'm not okay.
Okay, what's going on?
I did some drugs yesterday and I don't feel well. And I didn't do any drugs. I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I have EMS en route to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
What you just heard were two clips of 911 calls made to the Waller County, Texas Dispatch Center. The closest city to the place we're talking about today is Magnolia, which sits about 45 minutes northwest of downtown Houston. On the line is this man, 23-year-old Jared James Dicus. As you heard, he makes confusing claims, stating that he has not taken any drugs, that he just doesn't feel well, but then he says, yes, he has taken drugs and he needs help. After these calls were made, Jared's family admitted him to the hospital. His father told the psychiatrist that his son needed to be admitted and monitored for an extended period of time. But after just hours, Jared was released from the hospital. Jared went home, back to the small house located in a wooded area of Waller County that sits next to his parents' house. Couple days later, on January 11th, Jared wandered over to his parents' property, and they could immediately tell something was wrong. Jared had a flat affect and a dead look in his eyes. His father began asking him what was wrong, and Jared's answers were nonsensical. Jared's father asked Jared, "Where is Anggy?" who is Jared's wife, and Jared didn't answer. Jared Dicus and Anggy Diaz were married months earlier in October of 2022. Anggy was from Nicaragua, and she was working 2 jobs to help pay for her mother's cancer treatment. Although their wedding photos show a beautiful couple, the marriage was unhappy. 21-year-old Anggy had called the police several times alleging Jared was abusing her. I had a difficult time finding details as to what happened after those police calls, but cops in the area were aware of this couple, and they knew that there was domestic violence taking place in the home. So when Jared began acting strangely, calling 911 and claiming he was on drugs, then no, he wasn't, and he went for mental health treatment, his family was concerned. When he showed up at his father Rodney's house looking dazed, they were somewhat panicked. Jared's father Rodney decided to walk over to the small house on the back of his property where Jared and Anggy were living in it's not really a house, it's more of a glorified shed. What Rodney discovered is something I cannot fully explain to you here. As soon as he stepped into the house, he backed out and then made a 911 call.
Waller County 911.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Rodney Dicus. I need an ambulance and police at so-called Boulevard. Please.
Okay, what's going on?
I don't know everything, but my son's wife is dead. Please.
Okay.
Somebody, please, I'll stay on the phone with
Okay, are you on location right now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I am. Oh, my God.
Okay.
I'm here.
Where is he at?
He's in my house.
Okay, this is your house.
In their house. They have a building on my property. Oh my God! Please send somebody.
No callers.
Oh my God.
Okay, what is your name, sir?
My name is Rodney.
All information we have right now is
Junior.
the owner of the home walked in and found the
phone.
DOA.
Okay, sir, just calm down. We're getting people en route, okay? And you said.
522. That's for again. It's going to be 206.
Okay, and you said this is who to you now?
She's my daughter-in-law. She's my daughter-in-law. Just.
Okay, it's a female?
Yes.
Okay, how old is she?
21.
Do you see anything by her, close to her?
I just please send somebody.
Medic 4, Tri-County Fire Department. Medic 4, Tri-County Fire Department.
Okay.
Oh my God, please hurry. There's something wrong with my son. Please hurry.
Okay. I'm getting them in route. I'm sorry?
He has no weapons. He's in my house. He's laying on the floor crying. Please hurry.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh my God, I told him in the hospital to keep him. Oh my God, I told him that. 2 days ago to keep him. Ma'am, I need somebody.
I know they're coming. They're coming. I promise you, they're coming. Okay, just stay on the phone with me.
Jared, sit down in the chair, son. Get up off your knees and sit down in the chair. Just sit. Help's coming. It's gonna be okay, son. Just stay here.
Rodney has found not only that his daughter-in-law Anggy has been murdered in her home, but that she has been decapitated and her body has been mutilated. You can hear the emotion in Rodney's voice as he tells the dispatcher that something is wrong with his son and that he told the hospital to keep Jared just days earlier. The entire thing is heartbreaking, and I really feel for Rodney, but of course mostly for Anggy. The police arrive at the scene and begin an investigation into this terrible homicide.
Is it old crazy boy? Yeah. You been here before?
I've never been here before.
Yeah, I have.
But
Give you the scoop. Yeah, she was just brutally decapitated. She's got stab wounds to her back. Her head's in the bathtub. I mean, it's a.
So redhead?
No, she's dark Hispanic.
No. The one you got detained, the old redheaded boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sergeant.
I got as far as the doorway. I didn't.
Yeah, don't go in. This is a murder scene. Decapitation. It's an ugly spot. Dion's got the suspect detained in his back seat. All right, thank you, sir. Goodbye. All right, so where's the body?
So,
in there?
Yeah, if you step up on the third ladder up there, you can peek your head and you see. I didn't get any further than that.
Up here?
Yeah.
Blake said her head is somewhere else in the tub. Okay. Okay.
I gotta wait for CID to get here.
Okay.
Y'all, I understand this is difficult.
Sorry.
I understand this is difficult.
You want to back up?
Yeah, we're gonna need y'all to be separated right now. Okay, just in case, just until we get everything figured out.
Yes, sir.
You want to ID him?
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am. I'm Deputy Lewis. I think I've talked to you at the door here a while back about maybe some dogs or something. No, your son's truck. Remember I come knocking on your door one morning and said, hey, you know where that truck's at? Could I get your name, please, ma'am?
Lynn.
And your date of birth?
8.
And do you know your driver's license number, Miss? And is anybody else here other than you? And that's one of your sons there?
He was gone. He took his dog to the park.
Okay,
and I called him and told him.
That's your husband over there?
Yes.
Okay.
They just woke up from a nap because he was helping him work last night, Jared.
Who just woke up from a nap? Your husband?
And Jared. They woke up from a nap because they worked last night. They have to go to work again. Or not now. Because he works nights.
Okay.
And my husband was helping him out last night. So he told me it happened this morning.
Who told you?
Jared.
Okay.
And he has been acting really strange lately.
Okay.
He called an ambulance on himself the other night.
Okay.
And said he was on drugs, but I don't believe that he was. I think something's wrong.
Okay.
Because I don't know. We don't have the labs from the hospital, so
Okay.
I really don't know the answer to that.
Yes, ma'am. Sergeant.
I know you didn't want this attendance shift.
Sir?
I know you didn't want this attendance shift.
Well, I hate it happened.
Yeah.
They said that the deceased lady and old boy that's in the back seat of Dion's car got married last September.
Mm-hmm.
And all they know is her name is Anggy, A-N-G-G-Y. But she works at Cheppy's, or worked at Cheppy's. So if she doesn't have any, I'm thinking, we ain't gone in there. Hopefully she's got there's some ID in there, but they could ID her if there's nothing in there. And that's pretty much it. I didn't ask Mama or brother a whole lot. Didn't ask them nothing.
Have we talked to Justin? Or?
I've talked to, I called Sergeant Garner on the way, and then when I got here, when Dion told me what we had, I called him back, told him what it was, and he's sending Nick and Rachel, and I heard Troy coming too, and I guess Travis was coming.
Okay. I'm going to call Lieutenant.
Okay. Jared. Randy Lewis, remember me?
Yes, sir.
You okay?
Yes, sir.
Jared, would you mind giving me the passcode to your phone? It's supposed to be a 6-digit code. Sorry, I can't hear.
Yes, I forget the rest.
So is it?
It's
Any more to it? And that'll open it up. It's not set or nothing like that. Just Okay, thank you.
There is then this very tense and awkward exchange between Rodney and the investigators on the scene. I understand this is an emotionally charged situation, but I also found it a bit odd that Rodney is so upset at the thought of the cops needing to go into his house. It was all just a misunderstanding. The cop did not understand that the murder wasn't committed in Rodney's personal house, but in a secondary home. I wanted to show you this clip because it shows what the police have to deal with in these situations, and it shows how heated things can get.
Are you the homeowner? We'd like to ask for your consent to go into the house.
Into my house?
Yes.
No.
Okay, without, we're going to get a search warrant.
JR's right there. Talk to him.
Okay.
What do you need to go in my house for?
Isn't that where the body's at?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's a back house. This
Okay.
is a back house. I've got 9 dogs in there.
I apologize. I was told.
No.
I apologize.
Well,
I was
you
told
don't
it
have
was
to
in the
talk to
house.
me and start threatening me with goddamn search warrant. That's not needed. It's not necessary.
Sir, I was asking for your consent.
And I told you no.
And I was going under the impression that the body was inside the house.
All right.
So.
Are we good?
You tell me, are we
I
good?
am. I
Okay, then.
apologize to you.
Can we get your consent to go into the house behind you?
Most definitely can.
Okay,
Of course
thank
can.
you very much.
It's just you can't, I've already been told I can't go in my house, and you're going to go in my house, you're going to have to shoot my goddamn dogs to get in that house. And it's not going to happen.
We're trying to figure out what's going on here.
All right, that's why I'm getting
That's
upset.
all we're doing.
If you want to go in that house, I'll let you in that house, but you've got to send somebody in there with me to secure my dogs. Y'all ain't killing my dogs.
We have no intention of killing your dogs.
That's why I'm getting upset.
So, we have no intention of causing any more harm here tonight.
Okay,
No,
it's a misunderstanding. I apologize to you.
We're
I do.
we're trying
I'm
to
not
get to the
trying
bottom
be
of what's
difficult.
going on here. So
All right,
that's
you
all
have
we're
my
trying to do.
permission.
A little bit odd. I get it. Some people are very passionate about their privacy. I'm one of them. And maybe Rodney's emotions just got the best of him. I think it's understandable in a situation like this. You saw Jared sitting in the back of the cop car, again, acting somewhat strangely. He is arrested and taken into custody with bags still over his hands to protect any DNA evidence that might be on them. Jared speaks with the police. He admits to using methamphetamine, but later toxicology reports show only cocaine in his system. Those two drugs, while both are stimulants, do not show up as one and the same on a drug test or toxicology report. Jared doesn't seem to know exactly what he has done, and it's clear he is not mentally sound.
Hello, he's here. Hello. Are you cold, hot? How do you feel?
I'm a little cold.
It's a little chilly. Thank you. Alright, I'm Detective Ione. This is Detective Cornelius. You are Jared. Can you state your name? What's your name?
I don't know.
So I keep calling you Jared and you don't know?
I used to know.
Okay.
And it was like somebody came in here.
Okay, I'm going to read you your rights first and foremost. Okay, so it's my understanding you were just in the hospital. Is that right?
Yes, and after that I started feeling weird.
What were you in the hospital for?
Stomach pain.
Okay, and you know what hospital did you go to?
Memorial Herman.
Okay.
There was time away from my stomach, I went to my mom, and then the second time I went to because of our substance.
Because of the substance? What was it? Meth, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that something you use a lot, or you dabble, or? Okay.
Sure.
Until recently?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When's the last time that you used meth?
Never done
that.
Oh, I did 2 weeks. I've been up for like 2 weeks.
You've been up for 2 weeks? Okay. And when you just went to the hospital, 2 days ago, you said it was for the substance.
Mm-hmm. And after that's when it really went in there.
Okay. Have you used again since then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Meth or something different? Okay. When was the last time that you remember? You don't remember when it was? Okay. So that is your mom and dad's house where you live, correct? And what's your wife's name? You don't want to answer me? Okay. Do you want to tell me what happened?
I think it's important.
Something just came in here. I was not doing that.
What was it telling you? If something came in there, what was it telling you?
Just drugs.
Okay. Just tell us what you can remember what happened. You're the only one that can fill in the blanks. Jared, we need you to talk us through it. It's not a matter of what happened, it's a matter of how and what your mindset was, what your thought process was, what caused it. Did she make you mad? What happened?
Did you love her?
Just start one step at a time. You know, you got home from work. What time did you get home from work? What time did you get home from work? Okay. Doesn't have to be exact. So, around 5. And then what happened? Was she awake or was she asleep? Was she awake or was she asleep? Do you not know or are you just refusing the answer?
I'm just refusing the answer.
Okay. Are you not going to tell us what happened? Well, that's a yes or no question.
Figured you'd love her. You might want to tell us. Did she do something bad to you or something? Did she deserve that? She's not deserving of it. She didn't do anything bad to you.
Something stupid.
Tell us what you can recall. Can you recall what happened when you got home?
Who's what?
This.
What, the bag from you? It's just to preserve any potential evidence that might be on them. Did she say anything? What did she say? Did she ask why? Did she ask you to stop? Did she tell you she loved you? What did she say to you? This isn't going to go away. I'll tell you that. You can stonewall us if you want to. There's a lot of people that are brokenhearted tonight. Your family, her family, and it's not going away. And you caused that. And the only way to give anybody closure and ease some of the pain is to take accountability and tell us what happened and answer their questions.
I did drugs and I was up for like 3 weeks.
I understand that.
What did she say?
I understand that. We see that a lot.
Yeah.
So the question is, what did it cost you to do today?
It comes out later on that Jared was seen on surveillance footage at a gas station around 11 a.m. on the morning of the murder. He walked into the store, grabbed a beer, and left without paying. He didn't try to hide the fact that he was stealing. So this is just more evidence of an altered mental state. He seemed to be living in some other world at the time. Now, that is not to say that he is legally insane. Those types of things are left up to people much more qualified than I am. But Jared was a few sandwiches short of a picnic. Jared was examined by a psychiatrist who deemed Jared fit to stand trial. You know, the legal definition of insanity is much different than what you or I might think of as someone who is acting crazy. In order to be legally insane, someone must not be capable of understanding the consequences of their actions. And that can go so far as them not understanding that someone is dead because of what they did. Jared did not meet the standard, and he was ordered to stand trial. He later made a plea deal with the prosecution and pled guilty to the murder of Anggy Diaz. Her family was also consulted on that plea deal, and they were content with the agreement. Jared James Dicus was ordered to spend 40 years in prison. He will not be eligible for parole until 2043. That seems a bit light to me. That's less than 20 years for murdering a woman and cutting off her head. I don't know that he will be paroled, and frankly, I hope he is not. Jared will only be in his early 40s in 2043, still a young man. Will he still be dangerous? I think anyone capable of doing what he did is dangerous and always will be. I want to send love to the family of Anggy Diaz. We are sorry for your loss and hope that you are finding a way to heal from this tragedy. And for the rest of us, I have to ask, when will we begin to take the treatment of mental illness more seriously? When will mental health be covered by insurance, like physical health will? When will insurance be seen as something that is necessary and not something for only those who can afford it or have a job that provides it? There are days when I feel like fighting and getting angry, and then there are days when I just feel defeated because I have been asking those questions for more than 30 years now, and I am still waiting for an answer. Thank you for joining me today on Dark Hearts with Stacy Lee. I sure appreciate you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more from me, and I want to give a special thank you to my patrons. If you join my Patreon, you will get some bonus content you can't see or hear anywhere else. This is my podcast. It's on Apple and Spotify, and I post brand new episodes every Monday and Wednesday. Don't forget about our 2 fundraisers. There is a playlist on my channel called fundraisers, and you can watch those videos and find out what's going on, how you can donate, how you can enter the raffle to perhaps win a painting. And as always, I look forward to talking with you in the comments. Stay safe, my friends, and be kind to each other, and I will see you next time on Dark Hearts with Stacy Lee. Bye.